Hello YouTube, I'm back with another video. It's been a long time since I did a video with me, showing my hands. But if you're seeing my hands, more than likely you already know that I'm going to be looking at an art book today. And today's art book, at long last, is going to be the My Hero Academia art book, the Ultra Artworks by Kohei Hirokoshi. So we did an artist analysis about this artist, as you can see at the top corner, and I did mention at the end of that video is that I had a feeling that he was going to have an art book at one point or another, considering that, the anime is almost over and the manga is long since finished. The final season of My Hero Academia isn't going to drop until October, so until that drops, I'll just be unboxing this art book for you to see. So just a disclaimer, there are going to be, I guess, sort of spoilers for the ending, so if you don't want to see that, just don't watch this video. And again, sorry for the glare, there's not much I can do about it, I'm still working with what I have. Also, if you guys didn't notice, this is sort of a new desk setup. In fact, this entire setup is a bit new, so please bear with me. I honestly think that Kohei Hirokoshi's artwork is one of the best in terms of modern shonen, and say what you will about the story, you don't have to like it, but we will make do with what we've got in terms of the story and plot. And I have a lot of opinions about it, and some of them might be vocalized here. Do not let that detract from my opinion of what I think about his art. His artwork is pretty damn good. So first things first, what I like about some of his chapter covers is that they take direct inspiration from comic book covers. At the top corner, we have the Jumps Comics logo, or whatever the publication company is, as well as the barcode at the bottom. And that is the thing that's about My Hero Academia, is that it is heavily inspired by American comics. You're going to see a lot of ensemble illustrations, and that's the thing with My Hero Academia. There's a large cast of characters, some more relevant than others, but as with many anime and manga with a huge cast of characters, that's sort of what it's going to have to be. Some characters are going to take the spotlight over others. Another thing that I really like about Kohei Hirokoshi's artistic evolution is his rendering style. He goes very cel-shaded like in this one, but he also knows how to go very painterly. A lot of brush strokes and no lines either. This honestly gives me Tokyo Ghoul vibes, quite frankly. Here's one with All Might, Midoriya, Todoroki, and his father Endeavor, and honestly, Twitter blew up hating this character a lot. Personally, I like him. He's one of the best characters, and he actually has a character arc, and that's how I feel with Bakugo as well. A lot of people don't like him, but I like him because I like characters that actually have character. And just a disclaimer, I'm not going to flip through every single page of this art book because I do want you guys to go out and eventually buy this if at all possible, and it would seem a bit unfair to just have this all out for free. It's around this point that you could really tell he switched his medium from a digital medium to a traditional one. And you can really tell by just looking at the paper texture and the fibers that show up. I'm assuming it's going to be Copic markers because every manga artist uses Copic markers these days, but I personally like his work towards the end of My Hero Academia when he goes fully digital. Yeah, see, at this point he starts to color Midoriya's hair with a lot more dimension. No longer it's mainly black with some green outlines. He's actually rendered with more color variations as opposed to just using contrast. This illustration is showing the Black Whip, and I actually like that twist when he figured out that he has multiple powers from the previous owners. I think that was pretty cool, and I think this one's from the movie. I never went out to see the movies, and I think this is from the third one, but I need to find the time to watch it because, again, say what you will about the story and the plot, I do think the animation was really, really good. So, Hagakure has been blowing up on Twitter lately for many reasons, and I think the reasons are obvious if you just look at this one illustration right here. And honestly, if you have an issue with her and how she's been sexualized, you are pretty late in the game when it comes to anime and manga. This stuff, especially pertaining to high schoolers, has been proliferated for many, many years. And no, it doesn't make it a good thing, but if you have an issue with it, you have to take it up with Japan because it's mainly a cultural thing. We don't do it here that much in America, but they do it a lot over there. And I don't know why it happens often there, but if you're gonna get upset at that, be upset at him. But it's been going on for a while, and that is all I'm gonna say about the matter. This one is a really good illustration. The character designs, the costumes, the rendering, all good stuff. And once again, it's another ensemble shot, and this is the point where Bakugo really starts to have a more softer look on him. He used to look evil in every single illustration he was in, and I was afraid that he was gonna end up being a villain towards the later parts of the story. I am so glad they didn't go that way. Although I do think he should have died. Now, this is one of the reasons why I love getting art books. It's the pull-out panoramas, and this is the graduating class of Class A. And on the other side, it's an even bigger panorama, and if you put them together, it's this big full illustration. It's not going to really fit on the camera, and I'm going to try to, get parts of it in the video. And again, sorry for the glare, I'm sorry, but I'll try to zoom in on everyone on this big illustration here. We got the villains, we got the girl that everyone has an issue with, we got the main class, we got Midoriya at the center, All Might, the previous owners for One for All, we got Bakugo, some more Class A, And on the other side, we got the heroes that got next to no screen time. And speaking of heroes that didn't get enough screen time, do we have to point out what they did to Stars and Stripes? What the hell was the point of that character? Died the moment she got introduced. And at this section of the art book, we got the volume covers. Again, you can see how early in the series, how he was rendering, it was very cel shaded, and towards the end, he added more rendering to it. I really like these two colors. The red and purple are really nice overall color palettes to base the illustration on. I was also thinking of using this as the thumbnail for the artist analysis video, but I opted for the other one instead. Alright, as many of you may or may not have known, he's pretty active on Twitter. Actually, I don't know how active, but sometimes he will upload his artwork and update his Twitter with some recent illustrations he's been doing, and I just wish we got like bigger pages or bigger sizes of illustrations for each pages. But these are considered to be sketches, and I will say that with high quotation marks, since some of these illustrations here are very good, like volume cover worthy. Even better than some of the volume covers, in fact, like this one. I think these two should have not been relegated to like small thumbnail sizes, but I get it because at this point we are sort of reaching the end of the art book. And here's the index with every illustration and what page to find them on. And yeah, that's the entire art book, the ultra artwork for My Hero Academia. Now, will I ever purchase the physical manga for this? Probably not. I personally think the story is pretty meh for me, and again, I'll stress that regardless of my opinions of the story, I do think the artwork is pretty good. And if you like the artwork, please consider buying this book. And if you like this video, please consider liking it and commenting and subscribing. If you want to see more content like art books, artist analysis, and just artwork in general, please follow my other streams of content. Go follow my social media that are in the description if you feel so inclined to do so. I also have a Patreon if you want to send a couple of dollars my way as well. Again, thank you guys for watching this video. It's been a long time since I've done an unboxing of an art book, and I think I actually have another one planned to the side that I'm going to be showing you guys relatively soon. Again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.